So something new and exciting that I'm trying with Tonex is to offer small, concise tone model collections that I'm calling my Mix and Match series. And what the idea is with this is to take 5 different amplifiers that all kind of excel in a certain area and capture tone models of these through the same speaker cabinet that kind of works with all of them so that there's some continuity between the sounds of each of the tone models in the collection. So there's going to be 5 different tone models in each collection from 5 different amplifiers, all captured through the same speaker cabinet, with the idea of kind of using amps to their strengths and giving a nice, concise collection of tone models that we could utilize to cover a lot of tonal bases. So today I'm introducing my Tonex Mix and Match Volume 1 tone model collection. I'm really happy with the tones. I'm going to let you know in a moment when we go over and take a look and listen to these what exact amp models are being used and what cabinet is being used, and I hope that you'll agree that these sound quite nice and will be very useful for a lot of folks. Later in the video, I'll play you a demo of utilizing all of these in a complete mix in a full production of one of my own original pieces of music, but first I'm going to take you through these with a few different guitars so you can hear what these 5 tone models sound like. And like I said, I hope you agree that they sound really great and could be something that you'll use. The link is in the description below if you're so inclined and you'd like to grab a copy of these. So without further ado, let's head right over to Tonex and take a look at what amps are included in this and exactly what they sound like with some various guitars. All right, so here we are over in Tonex, and you'll notice I have my tone models here. JS Mix Match 1, Clean Mix Match 1, Push 1, OD1, OD2, OD3. So we have those 5 tone models in this nice, like I said, concise little collection. Now, the cab that I'm using for all of these is this incredible 2-Rock 112 closeback cab that I have. It's mic'd with a Shure SM7B. Really beautiful cab, very versatile, and sounds great with a wide variety of amps. You'll notice that for the clean sound, I used a tone based on my 2-Rock Studio Signature amplifier. Let me just open these up a bit so you can kind of see the full name. For the Push 1, I went for a tone based on my Dr. Z Z-Rec Jr., again, through that same 2-Rock cab. For OD1, I went with more of a vintage vibe overdrive here based off of my Marshall 1974X hand-wired amplifier. For OD2, I went with a tone based off a Marshall 2555X Silver Jubilee, which again paired up beautifully with this cab. I love trying out amps that maybe you wouldn't think of using with a particular cab, but works really, really nicely. And for OD3, I used a tone based off my Shure SL67 Plexi. So without further ado, let's take a listen to these. I'm on the bridge pickup on my Gibson SG. I will take you through different pickup selections and also different guitars. So this is what the clean sounds like. Go to the neck pickup. I think you agree, a beautiful little clean tone there. Now, moving on to Push 1, which is based off of the Dr. Z Z-Rec Jr. Go to the neck pickup. Moving on to OD1, which, like I said, is going to be more of like this vintage overdrive inspired tone. A little creamier and darker. Go to the neck pickup. Moving on to OD2, which is going to be based off of the Marshall 2555X Silver Jubilee. Neck pickup. And finally, we'll go to the tone based off of the Sur SL67 Plexi. Neck pickup. Let's try these with some single coil pickups. Now I'm playing my Vigier Expert Strat style guitar. We'll go back to the cleans. That is on the bridge pick. We'll go to the neck. Moving on to push 1 based off of the Dr. ZZ Rex Jr. Neck pickup. Moving on to OD1, that vintage vibe based off the Marshall 1974X. Neck pickup. Moving on to OD2. Neck pickup. And finally OD3 on the bridge pickup. And neck pickup. Let's move on to some P90 pickups. Lastly, I've got my killer Gibson Les Paul Jr. We'll move back to the cleans. This only has a single P90 in the bridge. Moving on to push 1. Moving on to OD1. And finally, OD3. All right, so there you have it. That's what they sounded like with some various guitars out of the mix. Now let's take a listen to how these work together in a mix when combined with a full rhythm section. you have it. What did you think? I hope you enjoyed the song. I hope you enjoyed the tones. I thought they worked quite nicely. Sounded great. One thing to keep in mind when I do utilize these tone models in the mix, I don't play around with them at all. I might add just a touch of delay to some of the lead sounds, but all the compression, all of the reverb is right from Tonex itself, and I don't even play with the EQs. If I was doing a proper mix with these, I might tweak some of the EQ within Tonex just to get them to sit even a little bit nicer, but I'm just trying to show that even without touching these at all, they're going to be quite usable in a mix, but we can always make little tweaks to them to suit our tastes, our guitar that we're using, and the monitoring system. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video, share it with anybody you think we get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Ciao for now.